College isn't just about grades, it's about discovering who you are. My name is Tulsika, and welcome to Danford Dialogues. Today, we're talking about college life and what it's like being the student who helps other students survive it all. Our guest for today is Keziah, who studies IT and was a student experience ambassador. So, if anyone knows the campus and the vibes, it's her. Hello, Kez. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me here. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us today. Well, it's so lovely to have a student experience ambassador amongst us. So, yeah, I'm so excited to get started.
Me too. Same here.
All right, Kez, first things first. Can you describe your Danford journey using 3 emojis?
Oh, emojis. First would be the emoji with heart eyes,
Oh, love that.
of course. Next would be the cool emoji with sunnies.
Is it because of the Melbourne weather?
Can be, yeah, of course. Like, come on. 4 seasons in a day, right?
Literally.
And lastly is the emoji with exploding head emoji.
Yeah.
Because a lot has happened to me here. I was given a lot of opportunities here at Danford, especially last year. So it's just mind blowing for me.
Amazing. Well, talking about opportunities, can you tell us a little bit about your IT journey since you started at Danford?
Oh, honestly, at first I was nervous and overwhelmed. Of course, IT can be a bit too much sometimes, but I'm glad that I had trainers who helped me. They're very approachable and supportive. You can just ask them anytime, especially last year. Um, it was my of course, it was my first time here in Australia, and it can be pressuring. I was adjusting, but
Yeah.
thankful. I'm thankful for the trainers. They helped me with the lectures. It was fun for me. I find it fun. The assessments, the tasks, they were able to assist me all the time.
Oh, that's so beautiful to hear.
Mhm.
Well, I heard that there's so many skills that you can learn from IT. Do you think there's any skills that you have learned that doesn't involve computers?
Well, it can be common one, but problem solving can be
Definitely.
used in our day-to-day lives. It can be used at work. And it's not only in IT.
Yeah.
Because if you are tasked to solve a problem, it's not just about computers, you know. You can do it at work when there's problems like on the spot. You will use your brain to solve the problem in that day.
Well, a lot of times when I have issues
Mhm.
with my computers, when I talk to IT support, they always tell me to turn it off and turn it on. And sometimes that's like the biggest solution. So, is there any myths about IT that you'd like to debunk for us today?
Oh, usually they would say IT people can basically fix anything, right? But, well, I hate to break it to you. We're not good at solving everything because we can't even solve our own problems, you know? You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, that's really funny.
Okay.
That's amazing. All right, now let's move on to your program, which is Student Experience Ambassador. So, for people who haven't heard about the Student Experience Ambassador, can you just tell us a little bit about what it is?
So, the Student Experience Ambassador is a student who represents Danford at events, sometimes at student orientations here at Danford. And this is someone who contributes to student life here. For example, creating student content, promoting Danford merch, and sharing your experience, overall experience here in Australia and the college itself.
Oh, that's amazing. Um, what made you apply to this? Because I know it can be a bit tricky to want to apply for this, especially when you're very new. So,
Mhm.
tell us a little bit about that.
I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to try something new. I believe that this role will help me grow, gain confidence, and meet new people. And it really helped me.
Oh, that's great. Um, talking about events, you mentioned
Mhm.
that you were able to go into events. What's one of the most fun events that you remember or you want to share about?
I'd say the agent party last December. It was memorable for me. Well, not only because of the food, right? But it was a huge step for me because I was invited to deliver a speech in front of a huge crowd, and they're not only ordinary people. There's like CEOs there, founders of the agencies, and I was able to talk to them. And thankfully, I was able to deliver the speech successfully as well. And yeah, I think that's one of the memorable events for me.
That's wonderful. And I'm really glad that you were able to overcome, that shyness. Because I remember you when you first started at Danford. Well, now you're very different.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this role as a student experience ambassador has changed anything in you, has contributed to like the new Keziah that we see today?
Yeah, I've grown. I'm different from what I was before. I'm more confident right now and comfortable talking to other people, building connections. And I think that's one of the things that I love in that program because of the exposure to people.
Yeah.
Because like what you said, and it's that stuck with me. Like what you said, you just have to keep doing it, and I'll get used to it. And yeah, that's what I needed to be exposed to a lot of people, and that's the way I can be comfortable with them.
Oh, absolutely. That's really lovely to hear.
Hmm.
Well, for anyone who doesn't know, Kez was actually our student of the month. She did so many amazing things while studying at Danford. Well, Kez, another question would be, is there anything that helped make your study easier at Danford?
Oh, I will always say this. I loved how approachable and supportive the trainers are because it really helps you. You can talk to them whenever you need to. It's not only about assessments and the lectures, they can also talk to you about random things, you know? And it's fun to know that someone is there for you. And I appreciate that. It's just a simple gesture, like seeing them smile and greet you every time you go to class. But yeah, that's yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, is there any message that you'd like to share to other students who may be scared? They don't know how to start their IT journey or they don't even know what are the options. Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Oh, I would like to say keep exploring and never stop trying because it's better to give it a try, give it a shot than not even trying, right? How will you know if it works for you if you don't even try, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're thinking about getting involved on campus or even studying IT, you can see how rewarding this experience can be. If this episode has proven anything, is that life at Danford is fun, challenging, but still very fun. So thank you so much, Kez, for coming on here today, and I'll see you next time on Danford Dialogues.